Hi everybody. Guys, did you know that with a modern development like now, we cannot deny how well our nation did in the past? Those who courageously call it for fighting invaders and defeating the homeland, for these people, words are not enough to express gratitude to them. And so that the next generation, that is we now, will not forget to profound gratitude that these special people have left behind. They established a place just to worship, a place for us to witness what happened to our origin. Along with a one person's significant contribution to fighting against foreign invaders, I would like to tell you more about Thượng Temple, a place to worship the God who is contributors, a symbol of fighting against foreign invaders and the vitality of youth. Maybe we should have a look from the outside first. Thượng Temple is located halfway up the mountain with a lake in front and a gong-shaped architecture, including Yimon, Tiente, Central Palace, and Imperial Palace. The retractable gate is built in the style of 4 pillars. The top of the pillars is imposed with an image of 4 phoenix birds, with their tails together, head facing 4 directions. The Latin panels below the engraved with images of 4 sacred animals and 4 precious animals, and the pillar body has imposed parallel sentence in Chinese character. This is where the structure of Senzong and his warriors is located. The Imperial Palace is the type of structure with 3 halls, 2 side rooms, and 4 roofs covered with tiles. The central hall consists of 2 vertical compartments, rolled wooden columns placed on green stone, and around the rafters are embossed images of clown and leaf. There's one more thing, because I'm not too sure about the information, so I tell you a little about it. That is the dragon symbol of the Li dynasty. And you know, the Li dynasty was a long time ago, removed that Thượng temples to have built 1044 years ago. That's why the Thượng temple relic has the most complex and accent detail. Historical relics have long been echoes of the past. A heroic nation can only be expressed through relics that are historical evidence. Heroic nation realized that the echoes of the past needed to be further enhanced, so that everyone in the world looking at the historical side of our country can see the past level of development of a nation, a community, and find out the historical values of that country. The current condition of Thượng Temple is not too shabby, but also somewhat solemn. The solemn and accent look. Everyone who comes must follow the rule of ruling chast in the right place and not drawing or carving graffiti on the stone stone. It can be said that it's quite well preserved. To promote and preserve historical relics in general and the Zong temple's relic site in particular, we need to comply with the legal regulation issued to preserve and promote what remains of the past, carry out a project to embellish display content, upgrade museum equipment, and display items. Propagate, introduce, and promote cultural heritage at home and abroad. The trip was so amazing. I have to confess that first I went around all the relics are in the Zong Temple relics complex. Although I only did in Thượng temples, especially I was able to hold an increased offering ceremony in our school. It feels like the past is reappearing before my eyes. All the glorious past, and even though I am tired, seeing the echoes of the past makes the feeling of folly disappear. You won't be able to understand if you don't experience it. The feeling is extremely refreshing. The past is truly a memorable thing. Through this time, I must have learned quite a few things. I know I have to preserve what I left of time. I also know I must promote the development of this wonderful. I tell you the truth, you have to go. That's all.